Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, but...
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
We're on the way.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, we all know that Harry Maguire has come under a lot of scrutiny over the years, Peter. But I think he's passed most tests with flying colours. It'll be interesting to see how the opposition might test him using pace. Because if he has a weakness, then it's the fact that he's a little slow on the turn. Though it's usually something he can make up for with his reading of the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's De Jong! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And it's De Jong. Lewandowski. That's cause for mild irritation. Burmo. Oh, good-looking ball. It's Lewandowski! It's bounced back off the post.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. Pau Kubasi gets across and deals with it. Oh, a delicate chip through. That's beautifully weighted. Lewandowski has it in a wide position. Still goalless at the moment. Mount. And Burmo. Gavi. Floated through. And that should get the job done. Picked out, brilliant shot at goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mount. And Burmo. Mount. And it's Menu. Gavi. Good driving run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plays it across. And it's Pedri. Pedri!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Burmo tries to pass it through. Bruno Fernandes. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mazraoui attempts a clearance. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Yamal. That is good. Oh, he's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Deftly away, and he's had it nicked away. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Cleared away, and they're back on the ball again. Mount. And here's Lewandowski. That's good play. It's Lewandowski! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Menu. And Burmo. And it's De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Knocks it into space. Rashford. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the referee has blown for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
So there was the first half.
Barcelona certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So off we go again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Mount. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mazraoui. Now it's Lewandowski. Shaw gets it away.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And Burmo. Pau Kubasi wins the duel this time. And it's De Jong. Yamal. He is just caressing the ball. Takes a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Gavi. And that's going right the way across. Rashford. He's under a lot of pressure there. Maguire makes the interception. Yamal needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal. Rashford! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Lewandowski! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Lewandowski. That has ended up in no man's land. Shaw. No way through there. Gavi. Now it's Lewandowski. Gavi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Burmo. Now Dorgu. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Shaw. Pressure coming in from all directions. Ahmad. Diallo is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nicely weighted ball, and that was asking for too much. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Malacia. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And this is Lewandowski, chance! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Malacia. And it's Mount. Menu. Now it's Lewandowski. He's a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Yamal. That's a nicely shaped ball. Burmo pinches it off him. And it's Mount. Here's Matheus Cunha. Burmo. Casado. Now it's Ferran Torres. Distributed tidily. The less said about that pass, the better. Matheus Cunha.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Martinez. And it's Dallo. And Burmo. Mazraoui. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Burmo. Oh, that's superb. Yeah. And a chance! Looking for the run. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack